On the show today, the city of Brockton knocks down diabetes. We'll also introduce you to a 5-time world kickboxing and karate champion who is only 9 years old. And we'll discuss the emergence of professional women of color in Boston. But up first, as many of you know by now, Channel 7 and CW56, June 8th, Boston becomes a center for racial harmony and unity as the Metro Boston Race Amity Festival takes over the Rose Kennedy Greenway, where a lineup of performers, special guests, and celebrity MCs will take the stage in a unique celebration of Boston's diversity. Now, the event is put together by the National Center for Race Amity, whose mission it is to cultivate race amity to advance access and equity both here and abroad. Well, to tell us more about this event is its founder and executive director, William Smitty Smith, and one of the event's special guests, 9-year-old Nassim Young Dragon Lahrizi. Now, this young man is already a second-degree junior black belt, a 5-time world kickboxing and karate champion who holds 108 titles, 108, can you believe it? And has a role in an upcoming Hollywood feature film called The Martial Arts Kid. And on top of all this, he's a proud B student at the Manthala George Jr. Elementary School in Brockton. Joining him is his dad, Hamid Lahrizi, who is an 8th-degree black belt with 47 years of martial arts training and is also president of the World Karate Council USA. Welcome to Urban Update. Thanks for coming in. Wow. Smitty, let me start with you, since you're all going to be on stage pretty soon here on June 8th. For those who need an update, just tell us about the whole Race Amity Festival and what it's all about.
Well, we're going into our 4th year, and we're really excited about it, that we have the legs to keep going and that the public supports it, and we're expecting a huge crowd to come out. The whole idea is this, is simply that this is a celebration of the human family, and so we invite everybody from Metro Boston to come out and enjoy their kinship as human beings and bring their diversity and their talents and their good spirit to the Greenway.
And why did you bring? Why did you want to have this young man right here, this martial arts expert, a 9-year-old martial arts expert, on the stage with you there?
Well, it's really interesting. Actually, Nassim and Hamid, they represent something very special in terms of amity, in terms of unity, in terms of diversity. Hamid himself is a new immigrant in the sense that he came to this country at the age of 16. He started HAMID'S Academy, which is a veritable United Nations. I mean, they have kids from everywhere. But more importantly, it's the spirit in which they engage one another. There's a great amount of respect, discipline, and so forth. And so they represent the spirit of amity in the organization and what they do.
Okay, let's turn our attention to Young Dragon here. Nassim, so tell me, how old were you when you first started training in the martial arts?
Well, when I first started martial arts, I was 9 months old.
9 months? So how do you remember that?
Well, I remembered it because we have videos on YouTube of me.
Videos. And these are some of your medals and your belts, and you've won all these?
Yes, sir.
Wow, you must be pretty good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. Now, Hamid, Dad here, and you've got, what, 47 years of martial arts training. Imagine you're pretty happy with your son's progress here. Did you teach him everything he knows?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, he's my little hero, too. Since he was born, he's been always on my side, you know, watching me teaching the classes, conducting the seminars and so forth. So he got a lot of knowledge and a lot of discipline and a lot of education and theory through being around me, you know, 24 hours beside that.
And now, Nassim, you're going to be performing an exhibition at the Race Amity Festival?
Yes.
For those who don't even know anything about what that's like, what are you going to be doing?
Well, what I'm going to be doing is AMXMA style, which is weapons like nunchucks, commas, sword, and bow, and I'm going to be doing a hand form and some flips, and that's it. Wow,
that sounds pretty exciting. I guess with 108 titles, I guess you know what you're doing. So, Smitty, I guess what other attractions are we going to have out there in the Race Amity Festival? This 4th year. Now, I've been there, you know, in the years past, and it really is a fun event.
Yeah, we really appreciate you being a part of it. One of the attractions, one of the things we're focusing on this year, we're putting a great emphasis on children, on young people. So there will be children's art tent. For younger kids, we'll have all of our characters. Curious George and his gang will be out there on the Greenway. We also have Ooch the Yo-Yo King, who is actually a personality in and of himself. This guy's a world champion yo-yo exhibitionist, but more importantly, he gives a wonderful message that complements really what Nassim will be doing. And his message is an anti-bullying message and talks about peer relationships.
And Nassim, I want to ask you very quickly about your movie. You got a movie coming into Hollywood, The Martial Arts Kid. You're the young dragon.
Yes, sir.
And just very briefly, what do you play? What's your character like in the movie?
Well, I'm the young dragon, and I'm going to be playing the young dragon in the movie.
Okay, all right. Well, I have to get out and see that one. It sounds like it's going to be pretty good. I guess, just in our remaining moments here, sweetie, I guess, once again, I guess really for those who don't know, I guess, what are you trying to promote by having this event? I mean, this is the 4th year you've had it, the Race Amity Festival, which is really racial friendship. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, essentially, our overall mission is to move the public discussion, the public discourse on race from the blame, grievance, rejection cycle to amity, conciliation, and unity. And we think that amity, friendship, is one of the most powerful aspects of human relationships after family. So to the extent that we can bring people together and give them an opportunity to develop friendships is to the extent that we create lasting bonds that will help us to progress toward e pluribus unum.
Okay, and it's going to be June 8th, Sunday,
yes,
right there on the Rose Kennedy Greenway.
And we'll people come out and meet young Nassim, get his autograph, and enjoy all of the festivities and foods and all the other wonderful things that will be going on.
All right, all right. I think it's going to be a great afternoon. William Smith, Hamid Lahrizi, and the young dragon himself, Nassim Lahrizi. You know, bring a leg out there, okay?
Thank you.
All right, when we return, knocking down diabetes. All the details right here on Urban Update.